Hello Internet, this is Chris McKee with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. Today we're comparing a guitar. We've done a full review of this, so make sure you check that out on our channel. But this is new for 2019 from Martin. This is the D-28 Modern Deluxe. It's part of a whole new series from Martin that is vintage but very, very modern at the exact same time. Now, in the other review, we talked in depth about everything that's going on. What I want to do is give you kind of a brief rundown, but I want to compare this to the standard Martin D-28. Now, that guitar was reimagined right at the end of 2017. In 2018 at the Winter NAMM show, we saw the rest of the standard series also get that reimagining treatment. And now we have a Modern Deluxe, which kind of uses the reimagined guitar as a jumping off point to introduce some new features. It costs more, and I want to talk a little bit about what you're getting between the two guitars and then play them so that you can hear the differences between the D-28 and the D-28 Modern Deluxe. So the first thing is the D-28 Modern Deluxe has some really nice aesthetic features, but also some modern features built in that are not necessarily very noticeable. So we'll just run through them real quick. Of course, it's a dreadnought body. It's spruce and rosewood. The spruce on the Modern Deluxe is VTS treated Sitka spruce with VTS treated Adirondack bracing. So what that means is it's got the vintage tone system, which is a torrefaction process and some other things from Martin to give you a vintage sound on the guitar. Adirondack bracing is forward shifted and scalloped. So that's going to be a key difference from the D-28, as is the VTS system that is in it. The body is bound in figured maple. The bridge plate is carbon fiber, which is lighter and stronger. The bridge pins are liquid metal, which is very cool, and I'll talk a little bit about what that does in our full review, so again, check that out. The neck is genuine mahogany, ebony bridge and fingerboard, right? Inside the neck is a titanium truss rod, which is 64% lighter than the previous one. It's a dual action truss rod. That's going to be lighter, so that's a key thing. The frets are gold alloy frets, which are supposed to be kind of a stronger material than the nickel silver that we see on most acoustic guitars, including the standard D-28. Beautiful inlay, abalone, rosewood gloss headstock with the 1930s Martin script logo in abalone or pearl, open geared gold tuners, bone nut, bone saddle, and then the neck has a new carve to it. So it's mahogany, it's 1 3/4 inch nut, just like the standard one, but the carve is asymmetrical. So it's a little rounder down here in the first position where your thumb would typically kind of wrap over the top more. And then as you move up the neck where your thumb would kind of come to the back, then it becomes more of an oval shape. So it's really comfortable in the hand. It's pretty fast playing as well. So that's it in a nutshell. You also get an upgraded case. So the maple binding, just all of the general appointments that improve the sound and the feel of the guitar adds up to a guitar that's about $1,300 more. So the sale price on these at Alamo Music is $39.99, so $3,999, right at $4,000. Go to our website because that can change, but that's the current sale price on this guitar. Let's compare it to the standard D-28 now. Now, the standard D-28 needs very little introduction. It's been in the lineup for decades. Again, dreadnought body, spruce, rosewood. This does not have scalloped bracing, so it's forward shifted straight bracing on the D-28. There is no herringbone binding on this one. Part of the Reimagining series gives it a vintage tinted top. It's got off-white binding, so off-white plastic binding, East Indian rosewood body. Still your ebony fingerboard and bridge. It's small dot inlays instead of the slotted diamond ones. It does have a 1 3/4 inch nut with a low oval profile neck. So it's a thinner neck than they used to make. It's very comfortable. It plays very well. It doesn't have that asymmetrical carve that the Modern Deluxe has. It has your standard rosewood headstock with the 1930s logo, and then open gear chrome tuners on the back, which I like a lot. No liquid metal on this one, no carbon fiber, no titanium, none of that fancy schmancy stuff. It's just a D-28, and it sounds great and plays great, particularly since they did the changes that they did to it. I really like the kind of honey hue of the top as well. So there's a third one, but the way that this kind of slots into the lineup, you have your D-28s. $26.99 is the sale price currently. If you move up to the HD-28, you get scalloped bracing and herringbone trim. The rest of the guitar is pretty much the same. And that one's a little over $3,000. And then if you move up to the $4,000 price point, you end up with our new one, the Modern Deluxe, which plays really, really nice and has a bigger tone. So between these two, the D-28 and the D-28 Modern Deluxe, which one should you get? So obviously, you'd have to come in and try one out to see what it feels like. I can tell you this one feels superior with that neck profile, which is really comfortable. But what we can do through the magic of the internet is I can play these for you, and so you can hear the differences. What I'll tell you right off the bat is this. This guitar with straight bracing is going to have a punchier, direct sound that's more focused. The D-28 Modern Deluxe is going to have more resonance, kind of more girth, by nature of the fact that it's forward shifted, scalloped bracing. I have noticed, I don't know if it's the carbon fiber bridge plate, I suspect it might be part of it. It's lighter, it's dampening less, and it's transmitting the vibrations more. There's more mid-range in the D-28 Modern Deluxe 2 than you would typically associate with a Rosewood Dreadnought. So it's just a huge sound, very wide spectrum. Take a listen, see which one suits your fancy. So there you have it. We have the D-28 that's been reimagined and is a fantastic guitar, probably better than it has been in years, in my not so humble opinion. And we have the new D-28 Modern Deluxe model, which adds a host of aesthetic features, tone features, playability enhancements. Really a cool guitar that strikes that balance between the vintage sound with some modern aesthetics and playability, and just kind of some cool tricks that Martin's thrown in to really eke a lot of volume and personality out of the guitar. So comment, tell us what you think. Could you hear the differences laying in bed listening on your iPhone? Could you hear the difference between the D-28 and the D-28 Modern Deluxe? And for your money, which one would you get? We want to hear from you, so comment below. As always, I want to thank you for watching. We hope to educate you through these videos, help you get not just a guitar, but the right guitar to suit your needs that you'll love for many, many years to come. Make sure that you subscribe and turn on notifications. So I see you next time. Hey, thanks so much for watching our videos. If you enjoy what we're putting out, help support this channel by going down below and purchasing one of the t-shirts we've made for you. Rock your support for one of the oldest music stores in Texas and the country, and your love of guitar. Just purchase below, help support our videos, and go to our website, alamomusic.com, for more goodies that you can get. Thanks.